Hello dear students, how are you? I wish all of you will be healthy and safe. So students, this is the session 3 of unit 3. So in this session we will cover the following topics in the page layout tab. Okay, the setting page margin, setting page orientation, how to set the size of the page. We will define the print area. We will specify the background. We will learn how to apply background in Excel sheet and how to hide or display grid lines. What are grid lines? As you know, so these lines are called grid lines. Okay, and set page headers and footers. Okay, let's start. So how to set the page margin? So first of all, you should know what is page margin. In the video of MS Word, I have told you what is page margin. The space between text and the page boundary is known as page margin. Margin is the space between your content and edge of the page. This is the edge of the page and this is your text. So the space between page edge and the text is known as margin. Okay, so how to set the page margin in MS Excel? Let's see. So before applying any setting for page layout, you have to switch to page layout view. Okay, so to switch to page layout view, there are two ways. First, click on view tab. In the view tab, in the workbook views, you will see the page layout view. Okay, as you click on the page layout view, you will see your sheet in the page layout view. Okay, and another method is very simple. In this tab, in the status bar, you have the second one option, that is page layout view. As you click on it, you will see the page layout view. Okay, now this is your text and this is your page boundary. So this is your margin. Okay, so now you can increase or decrease this margin also. There are four types of margin: left, top, right and bottom. Okay, so according to your requirement, you can change it also. How? Let's see. So first of all, go to page layout tab. In the page layout tab, in page setup group, you have margins. Okay, now we have predefined views also, predefined setting also, like normal, wide, narrow. As you click on narrow, now you can see the size is reduced. Okay, so now go to the normal view. Okay, now you can set customize also according to your requirement. You can set the margin also. How? Let's see, using custom margin. So click on custom margin. As you click on the custom margin, here you can see the top, left, bottom and right margin. Let's see, as you increase this is this and increase this and increase this. Now okay, now you can see margin is increased. Okay, you can see in print preview also. Okay, and go to the custom margin and show the print preview. Okay, as you click on the print preview option, so you can see the sheets. Okay, so now your next, your DOB column is moving to the next page file because we have increased the margin. That's why. So in this case, you have to set it again. For example, go to the margin and custom margin, and here reduce the right margin. Okay, you have to reduce one thing more. Okay, reduce. Okay, yes, it's okay. So this is the way to set the page margin. Okay, so next one is setting the page orientation. Okay, there are two types of orientation: landscape and portrait. Okay, landscape and portrait. How we set the landscape and portrait? Let's see. For example, here your page in portrait position. Let's see. If you apply the landscape position, now let's see. So go to the page layout and here orientation and apply the landscape. Now this is your landscape position. Okay, this is your landscape position and this is your portrait position. So similarly, you can apply the orientation also. How? Let's see. It's very simple. So In the page layout tab, first of all you have to switch to the page layout view, and in the page layout view, in the page setup group you will have orientation. So here you can choose portrait is by default. You can choose landscape. As you set the landscape, now you can see the position. Okay, so next one is, so now go to the previous one, click on the portrait. Okay, now next one is, so next one is paper size. The size option lets you select the appropriate paper size according to the printing need. You can set the paper size. There are various type of paper size available. So according to your choice, according to your requirement, you can select the paper size also. How? Let's see. So first of all, open your page in the page layout view, and in the page setup group, you will see the size. Okay, so here size, click on size. Now you have the letter size and A4 size. So by default is letter size, so choose A4 size. Okay, so you can choose the different type of paper size also. Okay, so next one is setting the print area. So your sheet, your Excel sheet is very large. Okay, so sometimes you need to print the particular area, particular information. So for this you will set the print area. Okay, so you can select a worksheet or a part of the worksheet as the print area. Once you select the print area, only that part of the worksheet will be printed. Okay, so it's simple. First of all, switch to the sheet in the print layout view. Okay, and page layout view, sorry, and select the part which you want to set as a print. Suppose I need only this information to print. Okay, so go to the, in the page setup group, click on the print area and set print area. Okay, now see the print preview. Okay, go to the print and see the print preview. Okay, now in the print preview you can see the selected part is visible, not all the pages, not the one page, only selected part is will be printed. So this is the way to set the print area. Okay, now if you want to clear the print area, it's very simple. Go to the page layout tab and the page setup or print area. Now clear print area. A print area will be cleared. If you want to print this part only, simple, click on the print area and set print area. Now see, 18 to 34 will be printed. Let's see, go to the print and now you can see 18 to 34 will be visible. 18 to 34 will be visible. It will be print. Okay, okay. So next one is clear the print area. Is as you know how to clear the print area, it's very simple. Page layout view, in the print area, click on the clear print area. Okay, it will clear the print area. Okay. So next one is applying background. How to apply the background? How to apply the, as you know what is background? The background option on the page setup group will let you add a background image to your Excel worksheet while working. But one thing you have to remember, that a sheet background is applied for the display purpose. Okay, display purpose only, not does not get printed. If you apply the background in the Excel sheet, it will only for the display purpose, not for printing purpose. Okay, so how to set the background in the worksheet? Let's see. So in the page layout tab, in the page setup group, you will see the background. Okay, so in the background you will see the, I think I have some pictures in my folder. Now select the picture and put it inside. So in this way you will apply the background in your worksheet. Okay, if you want to delete, so click on delete. Okay, so this is the way to apply, but you have to remember that the background will not be printed in your worksheet. Let's, okay, first of all apply the background. For example, I am applying this background. Let's see it will be printed or not. So go to the file and print. Now you can see the background is not displaying. It means it will not print. Okay, it is only for display purpose. Okay, so delete the background. So let's move to the next topic, that is grid lines and headings. Okay, grid lines and headings. What are grid lines? When you open an Excel document, you can see the horizontal and vertical faint मतलब थोड़ी सी भद्दी, okay, faint lines that divide the worksheet into cells. So in your Excel sheet, you see these boxes. These boxes are created with the help of these lines. These faint lines are called grid lines. Okay, some now one thing you have to suppose I want to print this sheet. Now you can see as you click on this print part, so these grid lines are not visible. Okay, so these grid lines will not print, but I need to print these lines. Okay, so you will how to print these lines? It's very simple. For example, let's see, go to the page layout tab in page setup group. You will see the grid lines. Okay, here grid line, if you check, this box is checked. If you uncheck it, now grid lines will not view. Okay, because you are clicking on the view. What do you mean by view means देखना. If you want to view, now click on it. Now you can view the grid lines. If you uncheck it, the view line, the grid lines will be not. Okay, if you want to print these lines, whenever you take the print out, okay, by default it will not print, as I have seen you earlier. As you click on print, now you can see the grid lines are not visible, but I need these lines to print. Okay, so go to the end grid lines in the sheet option, click on the print. Okay, now see, as you click on the print, now you can see the lines are visible. Now whenever if you take the print out, then these lines will be displayed. Okay, now so next one is headings. What are headings? Okay, first of all, go to the page normal. Okay, what normal view. So okay, in the normal view you can see A, B, C, D, E, F, G. What are these numbers? So these are your column numbers, and 1 2 3 4 and so on, these are your row numbers. So these are your headings. Okay, if you don't want to display these headings, so then click on view. Okay, in the sheet option, in the heading, you will uncheck it. Now you can see the headings are not displayed. Okay, if you want to display, if you want to view, then click on it. Okay, by default it view. If you do not want, then click on it. If you want to print, so let's see, if I want to print these lines, click on it and print. Now you can see A, B, C, D, 1 2 3 4 and so on not visible. The 1 2 3, this is the serial number from my side. Okay, so these are not numbers. So these serial numbers are printed, not these numbers 1 2 3 4 and so on. Okay, but I want these numbers, these headings to print. So what you will do? Okay, go to the page layout tab, in the sheet options, in the headings, click on print. Okay, now see, in the file, the print, and now you can see A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and 1 2 3 4, that these headings are visible. Now it will be print. Okay, so next one is, so this is about the grid lines and headings. So how to show and remove, I have told you while printing worksheet, I have told you. Okay, so next one is header and footer. As you know, what is header and what is footer? So header is the top part of the page. A header is the information that appears at the top of each printed page. Okay, and footer is the information that appears at the bottom of each page. Okay, as you know, I have discussed about header and footer in MS Word also. So how to insert header and footer? It's very simple. Let's see how to insert header and footer in Excel sheet. So what you have to do, first of all, you have to switch your sheet into page layout view. Okay, so as you click on the page layout view, you can see the click to add header. This is your header part and this is your footer part. Okay, so write down the content which you want to appear on each page. For example, I am writing here, sorry, class 10 practice, and here I want the page number, so go to click on the design view and insert page numbers. Okay, here page number and here header write down current date. Okay, now let's see, go to the print preview. Now you can see this is your page number 1, class 10 practice, and next. Okay, if you want to move to the second page, sorry, here, as you go to the second page, you will see the again the class 10 practice and page number 2 and date also. Okay, so this is the working of header. The part which you want to appear on each page will be mentioned in the header part. Similarly, you can write down the content in the footer part also. Okay, in the footer part I need any, sorry, current time, for example current time, and here write down RLVM. Okay, so now this part will be visible in the bottom of the part. Let's see how. Go to the print, and in the bottom part you will see the time and RLVM. Go to the next page. The next page you will see the time and RLVMs. Okay, so students, this is about the page layout tab. So enough for this session. Okay, and to practice more and more. Thank you students, have a nice day, be healthy, be safe.